Alright, this is a little exploration of the Barrow of Ringdoor. I'm just testing out my video quality, etc. I have had the whole business of a long break since the last time I did one of these recordings, and I've changed my thinking a little bit about the channel and stuff like that, and I'm sure nobody's really interested. They just want to see a bit of spider damage going on. Right, that's what everybody comes for. I don't think so. They come for the chat. They come for the chat and to see what I say about stuff. And, God, the world's gone crazy, hasn't it, since the last time we spoke? Everybody's at war. It's all very... I think we can get out of this somehow. Alright, we've got to go and... So what we are, we're in a... Alright, we're in a Barrow, on the Barrow Downs. Funnily enough, I spent the night in the Barrow Downs last Friday. I was sleeping on the Barrow Downs because I go over from where I live to mainland Orkney and then I have to spend the night there because I've got the dog and it's just too much hassle to book another thing after booking all the ferries and stuff. So what I do is I've got a bed in the back of the car and Trixie and I sleep in the car park of the Ring of Brodgar, and that gives us basically that whole area of the western side of mainland Orkney is basically the Barrow Downs. There's stone circles and there's tombs and barrows. They call them tumuli, but there's loads of them. You just drive past and there's just lumps and bumps, as they used to say on Time Team, you know, all over the place. Plus rocks and standing stones. And there's some... why can I not pick that up? Expert scholar crafting. What's going on there? I can do that, can't I? Journeyman. Seriously? Oh, we better go and get our journeyman skills up. Can we do this? I can only make 11 of those. That's no good. Oh, we're being attacked again. Here we go. Well, we're going to have to go and get some proper scholar mats so that we can get ourselves... Oh. I've also changed my gameplay a little bit. You might have noticed that I'm not clicking my cursor down here in the bottom anymore. I've got myself... Actually, I got myself a thing called an Azeron... I don't know what they call it, a controller. Something like that. And I'll maybe put a picture of it into the video because I'm going to edit these videos now. I've decided I'm going to do some proper editing. I've got DaVinci Resolve and that kind of stuff. So we're going to do it all properly, right? And maybe add some footnotes and things. Add some pictures. I'll put the Azeron. And it's a good thing. I can't figure out how I can make money out of it. I went there to their website to see if I could get any referral fees for telling people to go and buy one. But they aren't cheap. But the great thing about it is you just have the whole thing sitting under your hand, and at the end of each finger there's a key, so you've got a kind of a rest for your hand, palm of your hand, and you've got a couple of keys to press. I don't know whether... Oh, we're still being attacked by this thing. So, yes. Anyway, I had a few things about the channel. What's going on now? We're still being attacked. Had a few thoughts about the channel. I decided that it's not going to be all Middle Earth. I think that's a bit restrictive. In fact, because it was all Middle Earth, I found it rather difficult to come up with continual ideas. Because we got to the end of Bilbo's journey, we got to the end of Frodo's journey. If you don't know that, you can go and check them out on the channel. There's playlists of those. And got my rubbing of the ancient test. Let's get out of here. That's all I need in here. So that's a visit to a barrow. Should really do this in Halloween, right? It's all very spooky. Cobwebs and spiders and ghosts and... Anyway, which way we go? I can't get that antique vase. That's annoying. Walk past an antique vase you can't pick up. Oh, here we go. And this is the Rune-keeper. This class is called, and I have to say the Rune-keeper is a lot of fun to play. You just basically blast away. And you hope... We can also pop a thing over there to keep them occupied. See? And So we've got this runestone. It comes down and attacks the spiders for us. Then we shoot them in the back. There we go. Right. Got it in the... You've got it in the back, my friend. Oh, hang on. So I'm still getting used to this control system, but I got it because somebody suggested that I should be doing this. I've only been playing the game 19 years, and I was basically just clicking along the bottom with a mouse cursor. And they did make a good point, really. Because you really ought to be getting... Oh, there's a creeping hand after us, I suppose. You really ought to be getting kind of going, and with this sort of stuff. There's so many. So let's do the old runestone. There we go. Pop that over there. Bing. Give them all something to think about. We'll get this guy. Who am I? Oh, rotting Barrow out. We'll give him a bit of action. Then the creeping hands are all getting occupied by the runestone, you see? And then they get zapped. I don't think we kill them, but they get weakened enough so that you just zap them out. There you go. So there's a visit to the Barrow of Ring Door, I think it is. Is this Ring Door? Yes, but no, it's Taradon. And Ring Door's down here. We have to go and visit. Oh, I've got 3 out of 3, that thing. So there you go. Anyway, don't know. We'll pop it up on the channel and see what people think. But I'm going to try and figure out some journeys to do somewhere. And maybe we'll just do the journeys and not the fighting. Because really the only point of showing you these characters is to show you some characters that are nice and easy to use when you are touring Middle Earth. What you want to be able to do is run around Middle Earth anywhere you like and see the whole map and everything, because it's very pleasant and it's a nice waste of time, but you get to see all the places in Middle Earth that Tolkien wrote about, and they've invented all the stuff that he didn't write about, so it's all pretty cool. And as you know, we've seen it before, but there's a whole lot of areas we haven't gone to yet because they weren't in the books. So they weren't in, they're mentioned in the books, but they weren't in the books. So we'll have a go and look at some of those, and we'll see. We've got, well, let's do Layla's daughter. What is this, Lila? This is Bob's daughter. She's lost in the Barrow Downs. She's some kid. Yeah. Here we go. There's Leia.
Will you hear me out?
Okay, let's go. Now, she goes wandering off all over the place to get killed by things, and we have to protect her. Right, so this is what happens here. Here she goes, look. So I'll get that thing. The biting field rat would otherwise attack her, right? She's off down here. At least she goes a decent lick around the ground. She's running. Some of the characters in these... I'm talking to you, Sarah Oakhart. Some of these characters just walk really slowly, and it takes ages to do the quest. Oh, here's a bird just. If I get rid of him. There we go. Ha! 8 lightning, my friend. The other great thing about this, when you figure out just using your left hand for all the attacks, and I've got a little joystick on the thing as well for moving. So I'm not moving with the mouse, I'm moving a little joystick on this controller thing from Azeron. It's a kind of an old thing. They've updated their stuff quite a bit, but it looks pretty much the same in terms of functionality. They've tarted up. They've made the old ones looked like they were printed on kind of older-fashioned 3D printers. I think that's how they make them. And they might have gone into injection molding plastic or something now because of the success. But anyway, they're very cool things. Look, she's gone off down. You see, look, there's all the skeletons down there. Look at them. And she's heading straight towards them. Stupid girl. Okay, so let's see. Who are we going to kill first? Who's going to be the first threat? Oh, dear. She's going to walk all the way down here, isn't she? I can't remember how this goes. Oh, we've got a Beorning over here. This is a player character who's a bear. All right. Let's get some of these guys. Ah. Amar of the Vales is just sitting there doing nothing. Probably waiting for me to finish with Layla, because you can only one person could do this quest at a time. Oh, she's found her cloak. Excellent. Oh, here we go. Right, let's get moving. Come on, kid. While we're still young. Right, running. Good. That's what we like to see. Running. Run away. Let's get out of here. You've never said a better phrase. There's going to be something around the corner here which is going to attack her. A crawler. Oh, more. Where did they come from? Let's get the old... is it that one? Or is this one over there to keep them occupied? Don't want Layla to get killed. That's the whole point of the expedition, to keep her alive. Okay, so... right, let's go. Come on, kid. Keep it moving. Let's do it tonight. Here's a Barjoust that's going to attack her, probably. We'll get him. Go left. It's left. It's left. No, it's not that way. Stupid. Oh, God. This is where we started, you stupid kid. Okay, so... oh, there's another one there, look. Wait. Have you noticed a lot of kids these days are saying wait a lot at the beginning of sentences? Where did that all come from? It's very rude, isn't it? You know, they start every sentence with the word wait. At least all the kids coming out of primary school do now. Very bad. They go, wait, what's this? And you go, why don't you just put your hand up and you wait, you little... Anyway, so I shouldn't say that about my kids at school. Teachers never say nasty things about kids at school in the staff room, right? Never happens. Okay, so here we go. We finally got her out. Thank goodness for that. And she's going to get hit by this crawler as well. And I went for the wrong crawler. But that's him gone. There's an unfortunate traveller. She's gone anyway. We've got rid of that nonsense. Gone, off you go. Shoo. Right, good. Let's check out the unfortunate traveller, see what he's got for us. There's another player character coming in. Okay, but anyway, the point of most of my videos is really just touring Middle-earth. And but also, I decided that journeys are journeys, you know. It doesn't matter whether it's a virtual journey or whether it's a journey in real life. So I've got a few videos now up of me looking at some... I went to Skara Brae, so if you want to go and check out that video on my channel, I've got a video of me and the dog taking a walk around Skara Brae. It's an amazing 5,000-year-old village in Orkney, and it's stunning. So there's a video up there. I mean, I'm getting better at these videos, but I'm still not great at them. But you might have seen that I did a couple of videos on walking the dog a little while ago. And if you want to go and have a look at those videos, probably a little bit the same thing. We take a walk. This is real life now. We're going through the old... the ruins of Skara Brae. And we also have... I've also got a video on... Cairn Liath, which is a broch, an Iron Age broch, which is probably about 2,000 years old. And me and the dog go there, and I take some video of the place and have a chat about the history of it, and then we maybe talk about the weather, like good British people. Okay, so there's that's the sort of thing. So we've got those journeys, and then I do want to put some Elite Dangerous stuff in here, but it's badly in need of editing because it takes bloody ages to fly anywhere. So we're going to, I'm going to have a look at some Elite Dangerous voyages, maybe the solar system, but a lot of cutting of, I mean, it's good to see how big the solar system is, even though you can travel faster than the speed of light, which is against the law. Friend. But anyway, that's what's happening in the channel, and I'm hoping that...
Could I speak with you a moment?
I hope we got another one. Okay, another quest. Here's Bob. We've saved your daughter. She's an idiot. Okay, Layla's safe passage. There we go. We get Layla's champion cloak. Is that any good to us? 42 armor. I like the one I've already got. None of that. But it's expensive. Oh, that's worth money. Okay, so what's Bob got for us?
How do you do?
Oh, we finished that. Right. Are we done? Anybody else vis a quest, as they say? Excuse me, I've been coughing up the remains of a cold for quite a while. Has anybody ever seen The Three Amigos? And the German guy goes into the bar and they all laugh at him and he shoots the place up. And he finishes off killing them. They're all hanging dead off the balconies and things. And he looks around and says, anyone else vis a comment? Which I think is hilarious. So when we're at these quest nodes, I always have a look around and go, anyone else vis a quest? Keeps me amused. I'm sure that's not very funny. Anyway, so I don't know how my voice is coming out here. I've got the microphone set pretty low. The game is set pretty high, so hopefully the sound mix is okay. I'm not recording this in different tracks or anything like those multi-track people, you know, those professional people, you know, they've got a separate recorder for their sound and their video and things like that. That's it's too hard for me, that. But anyway, there we go. The Barrow Downs. Let's get up to the top of a hill. There's a hill, and we'll have a look at the Barrow Downs from up there. And as I say, I must get out to the Ring of Brodgar, and we'll take a walk around there at some point with the dog, because I pass by every now and then. And we'll have a look at the Ring of Brodgar. I think I might have done a video on that. I'm just not sure where it is. Might still be on the phone. And we can do the... And really, the other thing I want to do is a video of this place that I live in. You know, the island that I live on, maybe do some more detail and things like that. But anyway, the point is that it's not just going to be Lotro on this channel. I've decided I'm going to branch out. Anything that's any form of journey is going to go in, and then there's going to be a whole lot of crazy stuff. In fact, there's I put a video up today. It's me singing. If you want to get a load of that, that's hilarious. I might link it to this video just as a bit of a laugh. See who picks it. But we're going to have a look. We're going to have a look at the Barrow Downs. Okay, let's get up here. And we'll get into this. Let's get rid of the interface. We'll get into the character's face, head, and we'll have a look at the Barrow Downs. Right, here we go. Look, there they are, stretching away. This is where Frodo and Merry and Pippin and Sam get captured by a wight, and then Tom Bombadil, the crazy nutter who lives in the forest, comes and rescues them. Oh, look, there's something happening down there. Might have to go and have a look. Anyway. I think that's a long enough video for this little test. I don't know if it's usable, so I'm going to stop it and we're going to see, and if it is usable, I might just post it for a bit of crack. Okay, but otherwise, let's go in here. Right. Okay, so I'm going to deal with this guy, and that's just gameplay, but I really do want to just do some journeys and walk around and chat, because maybe we will kill things as we go, but it's one of those, you know, it's... I think there's two ways of getting into this game. You can either get into it because it's a game and you try and get good at it and you do all the group questing and stuff like that, all the raids and things like that. I've never done that. All I've ever really wanted to do is wander around. So there you go. That's my recommendation. What you need is a good character to wander around, and the Rune-keeper is not a bad one. As you can see, fairly destructive. Keeps things fairly easy, even on level. So she's fighting on level enemies. These are whites, so they're on level pretty much. What's that? Oh, we have to put the interface back. So we're level 20, it's level 20, so we're on level. And dispatches them pretty easily, right? What do you say? No bother. So it's not very hard. So that means you can wander around and have a good look at Middle-earth. And it's quite easy to level up and get... And if you really do want to spend some money on the game and see the whole of Middle-earth quickly, you can level up right up to 150 or something now. You just pay the money. And you can do that with a character, and then you pretty much be able to walk anywhere without getting attacked. So there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Nice to be back, and nice to be kind of thinking that I've got a bit more room for maneuver in terms of planning, and we'll see how this video turns out and what it looks like when I edit it. I'll just leave you by killing this guy. There he goes. See you next time.